Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 things that will absolutely transform your life in 2025. And if you want to create your best life this year, like literally step into the highest, greatest, and best version of yourself, then these are going to be the 5 things that will help you do so. And if you really apply these and stick to these, you will see what I mean. You're going to start living your most magical, most inspirational life. And let's go ahead and dive right into these 5 different things. So the first thing that I want to talk about is surrendering from the things that are outside of your control. So many times we as humans get caught up in controlling things that are literally outside of our control. And we end up feeling powerless. We end up feeling defeated. We end up wasting so much energy trying to change something or someone that we don't actually have control over. And again, we just end up with this feeling of defeat. So instead of trying to change all the things externally from you, rather than trying to change somebody else's opinions and thoughts and actions, rather than trying to change something external from you, rather, when you can start to take your power back and begin to shift out of your own autopilot and rather use your power to shift yourself and the things that you are in control over, you're going to notice that you literally call all of your power back in your life. You literally will start to unlock your unlimited potential to create the reality that you desire. So rather than reality feeling like it's being created for you, you can call your power back and start creating your reality, but it comes through surrendering to the things that are outside of your control and calling your power back and beginning to control you. You get to choose if you're going to believe in yourself and work on your goals today and change your entire life around. You get to control you, your actions, your perceptions, your reactions, your thoughts, your emotions. You get to control you. And in doing so, that is calling your power back, where you become the deliberate creator of your life rather than trying to control the external. When we're trying to control the external, we give our power away and we are not being the creator of our life. But when we control ourselves, which is the one thing we have control over, we call our power back to be able to actually create our life. Which leads me into step number 2. The other thing that you can do in order to live your best life this year and create massive change is to become conscious and aware of what inspires you most. What do you want to create the most? And who do you want to become this year? And my motto that I like to live by is to become the person that inspires me most. So rather than me looking up to other people and all of that, which it's good to have idols, it's good to have people to look up to, but when you can actually realize that you can be that person too, you can step into the highest version of yourself, you can step into being the person that you're most inspired by, that's gonna be where your life changes so much, because you're gonna wake up every day being like, oh my gosh, I am the person I'm most inspired by. Therefore, what am I gonna do today? How does that person live? How does that person act? So writing down what kind of lifestyle inspires you the most? What kind of hobbies and interests inspire you the most? What kind of goals inspire you the most? What kind of life do you want to create and live for yourself? What types of personality traits inspire you the most? And realizing that you can shift and adopt all of these things into your life. You can start to reinvent yourself and recreate yourself. And when you make this list of what you're most inspired by and you begin to adopt these things and step into them and embody them, your life is going to become your most inspiring life. And if you want one of the greatest resources for stepping into the highest, greatest, best version of yourself this year and to implement healthy habits, Aura Health is an all-in-one mindfulness and wellness app that will help you in creating your best life this year. They have one-on-one coaching, meditation, breath work, sound healing, hypnosis, podcasts, and so much more on this app. And my favorite content within this app is their visualization meditations and also their affirmations. These are amazing for really starting to visualize the future you really want to create, which helps in the manifestation process. And also affirmations can help rewire your mind. It rewires your self-talk. When you can affirm to yourself new belief systems or new stories that are going to really help you embody the person that you want to be, this is how you are going to step into the highest, greatest, and best version of yourself this year. So listening to affirmations such as, I am worthy of all of my dreams and desires, desires. Abundance flows to me easily and freely. All these different things. This is how you can begin to rewire the way that you think. And right when you rewire the way that you think, it's going to help you reinvent the way that you take action. It's going to help you reinvent all of those automatic autopilot programs that you used to have, and now you're going to build new ones that help you step into the new, greatest, most inspiring version of you. So if you're someone like me and you want to step into the highest, greatest, and best version of yourself this year, then I challenge you to try to do a mindfulness practice every single day for the next 30 days. And I actually have 2 custom playlists on Aura Health, one for visualization meditations, which really helps you again step into that new version of you. And I also have a custom playlist for affirmations that have really helped me wire in new belief systems, new ways of thinking. And if you want to get started with Aura Health today for free, the first 500 people to use my link down below in the description box will get a free trial plus an exclusive 25% off of the Aura membership. And again, the first 500 people to use that link down below in the description box will get a free trial plus an exclusive 25% off of the Aura membership. And thank you so much to Aura Health for sponsoring today's video. I cannot wait for you to try this app. I think it is so amazing, especially if you're looking for something that's going to really help keep you accountable and really help keep you in alignment with the new habits that are going to help you create your best life this year. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and dive right back into our 5 habits. And then the next habit is a habit of shifting your mindset. There's something known as the lucky girl syndrome, and this tends to be a trending topic that's out there these days. And the lucky girl syndrome is basically telling yourself, I am so lucky. The best things always happen to me. I attract the best possible outcomes all the time. Luck is just always on my side. So having a mindset that serves you in this way, where you're telling yourself a new story, is actually going to create a new reality for you, because your belief systems create your reality. Therefore, if you believe like, oh, I can't, or oh, I'm limited, or oh, this, or oh, that, those limited beliefs will keep you stuck. And it will keep you in a limited box, and it will actually limit your potential. So if you want to unlock all of your potential this year, it is about shifting your mindset into one that serves you. And right when you can shift into that new mindset, imagine the emotions, imagine the feelings, imagine the reality that you would be creating by taking on a mindset such as, good things always come my way. I am unlimited. I am unstoppable. I am powerful. I can do anything. Anything that I can imagine, I can create. Imagine taking on that mindset. The things that are now going to open up for you, the possibilities that are going to open up for you. And a lot of the times we might not feel worthy of a mindset like that. Sometimes we feel like, oh, that doesn't feel like I'm worthy of that. Or sometimes we even feel like guilty for taking on a mindset like that, thinking like, oh, I'll be taking away from other people, or it's selfish for me to want what I want. We're going to let all of that go this year, because no matter how much you are in lack, you are not giving more to others by being in lack. In fact, you give more to others by being prosperous, by being abundant, by living and creating your best life, because you show others what's possible. You liberate others and allow others to also step into their greatness, to realize that they can also be lucky. They can also step into their power, step into their greatness, step into their creativity, and unlock their unlimited potential too. By you stepping into that, you give permission to others, and you also inspire others to do so. Rather than staying in lack, and rather than staying in, oh, I should be in lack because it makes me feel like I am being unselfish. No, that's actually more selfish to stay in lack. It is unselfish to step into your power and inspire others to do so as well. That is actually the most highest thing that you could step into. So this year, we're shifting our mindsets, and we are shifting into our unlimited potential. So the next habit that's really important is to start to become aware of who you're seeking advice from and whose advice you're actually following in life. So many times we can get discouraged because we might hear advice from somebody saying like, oh, that's not possible, or oh, don't do that, or oh, that's too risky, or oh, that's too this, or that's too that. They might be projecting their own opinions, their own beliefs from their own current experience and from their own perspective of what's in alignment with them. But it might not be what's in alignment with you. So when we can be more mindful of this and really start to seek advice and wisdom and insight from the people who are building a life that is in alignment with what we want, that's going to be where you start gaining all of the right tools, all of the right resources and advice that's going to help you with building the life that you desire. It's going to help get you in alignment with the right path. And then the last habit that I want to talk about that's going to help you transform and change your life in the best way possible is taking on the habit of journaling, because journaling helps you reflect on the regular thoughts and patterns that you might have that might not actually be serving you, because many times we're not actually taking the time to reflect on our thoughts that we have throughout our day. So you might, for example, have a habit such as eating unhealthy, that right when you do so, it makes you feel like crap. And then you have these thoughts of like, oh, I don't want to do this to myself again. I hate when I do this. I don't like this. But then we're not taking the time to reflect on it. And the next day rolls around and we end up making the same choice. And then we think the same thought. And then this occurs again and again and again. And we're constantly thinking like, oh, I don't like when I do that. But then we just fall back into it. So many of our thoughts fleet us by and become unconscious, and we go unconscious throughout our day. Journaling is your time to become very conscious, to become very aware, and to stop yourself from becoming unconscious. So many times we will fall back into our unconscious habits, our unconscious self, and when we do so, we fall back into the old program and we end up repeating the same mistakes. We end up creating the same life. And if you want to create a new life this year, if you want to reinvent yourself and you want to step into that highest, greatest, best version of yourself where you're living the greatest lifestyle, you are stepping into and being the person that you are most inspired by. Oh my goodness, journaling is going to help you do that so much, because you're going to become aware of the times in your day when you go unconscious. And those will now be brought to your conscious awareness so that you can deliberately begin to change them. And journaling is just such a beautiful practice for that. And it's also a beautiful practice in general just to let out your thoughts and feelings so that you're not bottling them up inside. So even if you have a bad day, you can write about it. And then upon reflecting on it, upon even just getting it out of your body, it's just so helpful, so healing to do so. Even just writing down some of the good things that happen, it's a nice memory log, and you start to see, there's a lot of things I could be grateful for. Even using journaling for a gratitude practice and writing down every day, finding at least 5 things to be grateful for, or even 3 things. Some people start at 3 things, and always writing them down. This is going to help you create more of your best life. So that brings us to the end of today's video, all about 5 things that are going to completely transform your life in 2025. And if you do these 5 habits, you will notice that everything begins to change for you. So thank you so much for joining me here for today's video, all about those 5 transformative habits that are going to change your life this year. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm sending you all so much love, and cheers to us creating our best lives in 2025. Bye.